Prepared to be shocked. These illegal jobs make people filthy rich until it all comes crashing down. Easy money, extreme risk, and consequences you won't believe, starting with a scam that shocked the world.
This is strictly entertainment. No illegal business here, just wild stories.
Drug smugglers gamble with their lives for million-dollar shipments, dodging the law at every turn. In one shocking case, a smuggler, desperate to escape the DEA, ditched his cargo mid-flight, scattering it across a forest. A black bear found the stash, ate it, and dropped dead instantly. The smuggler's fate, even worse. His parachute failed, sending him plummeting to his death. Easy money turned into a fatal mistake. But this isn't an isolated case. Some smugglers pull off the impossible. In 2021, authorities discovered a submarine built entirely for drug trafficking, capable of sneaking billions of dollars worth of narcotics across oceans. These so-called narco-subs are nearly undetectable, and some disappear without a trace, along with their cargo. Others use animal couriers. In one of the strangest busts in history, a cartel strapped bags of diamonds and cocaine to pigeons, training them to fly across borders. It worked, until one bird got caught mid-flight with a tiny backpack stuffed with $250,000 worth of contraband. Now comes the darkest trade of all. Assassins, paid fortunes to pursue high-value targets, live on the razor's edge. But some, they don't even exist. A dark web sting exposed fake hitmen scamming clients for Bitcoin on jobs that never happened. The twist? The clients, the ones who paid for these jobs, are the ones rotting in prison. And for real assassins, one mistake means betrayal, exposure, or becoming the next target. Yet the danger shifts to a glitzy underworld where crime hides behind wealth and power. But even the best hitmen get sloppy. One assassin known as the Iceman claimed to have taken down over 100 people for the mob. He was invisible for decades until he slipped up. His mistake? Bragging about his crimes to an undercover agent who was secretly recording him the entire time. Within weeks, he was caught and sentenced to multiple life terms. Some never get caught at all. The Phantom Killer of Europe left a trail of bodies across 6 different countries, always escaping before authorities could identify him. Even today, no one knows his true identity. Not all politicians are corrupt. Some fight tirelessly against fraud, risking everything to uphold justice and serve their people with integrity. These are the leaders who refuse to be bought, who expose corruption instead of feeding it. But corruption still thrives in the shadows. Politicians aren't just taking bribes, they're building hidden empires with your money. In 2023, a powerful Brazilian official funneled millions in crypto bribes into secret offshore accounts, living like a king, until one mistake changed everything. It started with a leaked phone call. A whistleblower inside his network recorded a deal happening in real time, exotic getaways, and a politician laughing about how untouchable he was. But the next morning at 2 a.m., federal agents stormed his estate. Inside, $8 million in cash, hidden in designer bags, though wallets packed with stolen funds, and names tied to the scheme. And here's the real kicker. This wasn't just one politician. For decades, corrupt leaders have laundered billions through offshore accounts, hidden shell companies, and even major banks, making it nearly impossible to track. In 2020, a global investigation revealed that major banks had allowed criminals to move over $2 trillion in dirty money. Drug lords, corrupt politicians, entire governments, all using the financial system itself to stay in power. And while some leaders are fighting corruption, the reality is, many are the ones fueling it. Crime isn't just about stolen money, it's about stolen trust. In 2024, a leaked database exposed a multi-billion-dollar fake review industry where companies secretly pay crime syndicates to flood Amazon, Yelp, and Google with fake 5-star ratings. Some scammers even create fake businesses, entire companies that don't exist, but rake in real money before vanishing overnight. And then there's the luxury counterfeiting industry, a black market bigger than the global drug trade. From fake Rolexes to counterfeit Louis Vuitton bags, investigators say that up to 80% of designer goods sold online are fake, often funding organized crime networks. Some counterfeits? Nearly impossible to tell apart from the real thing. One raid in 2023 uncovered $1.2 billion counterfeit goods, exposing an underground operation that laundered money through influencers, celebrities, and social media ads. But what if I told you some of the most valuable black market goods aren't even luxury brands? They're growing from people's heads. The black market for real human hair is booming, and criminals are cashing in big. High-end hair extensions and wigs can cost thousands of dollars, leading to criminal gangs targeting women with long hair, sometimes attacking them in broad daylight to steal it. In India and Brazil, hair theft has turned into an underground business, where stolen hair is sold for huge profits and shipped worldwide. And for those running the trade, it's an easy $50,000 per month. No drugs, no guns, just hair. Even law enforcement admits they're only catching a fraction of what's out there. Embezzlers steal billions, believing they're untouchable. Bernie Madoff orchestrated a $65 billion Ponzi scheme, fooling Wall Street's elite for decades. Private jets, sprawling mansions, a life of excess, until a 2008 audit shattered his empire. Arrested and sentenced to 150 years, he lost everything. But whispers still circulate. Was he truly the mastermind, or just a pawn in something bigger? And some Ponzi schemes are still running today. Authorities believe new frauds are being built using cryptocurrencies designed to lure in victims before they collapse. Meanwhile, cybercriminals strike from the shadows, stealing $2.1 trillion a year. Hackers hijack bank accounts, steal identities, and take down entire corporations. In 2024, Malone Lamb and Giandiel Serrano were arrested for laundering $230 million in stolen crypto, blowing it on luxury travel and exotic cars before getting caught. One click, and your entire fortune could vanish. And with cybercrime rising 15% yearly, the next victim could be you. The newest high-paying crime? AI-generated fraud. Scammers are now using AI voice cloning and deepfake technology to impersonate executives, tricking employees into wiring millions to fake accounts. In 2025, a company in Hong Kong was scammed out of $25 million after cybercriminals used AI deepfakes to stage a fake Zoom call, convincing employees they were speaking with their real boss. And the masterminds behind it? Sitting in luxury mansions, pulling the strings from thousands of miles away. AI-powered crime is no longer the future. It's happening right now. Even the FBI isn't safe. In 2021, hackers infiltrated an FBI database, sending out fake law enforcement warnings to millions of people. The scariest part? They were never caught, and no one knows what they'll do next. Yet in the world of crime, danger isn't limited to the shadows. Some make their fortunes in plain sight, at the highest levels of power and luxury. You've glimpsed the underworld, where power, greed, and crime collide. But the darkest secret, it's still out there, waiting to be exposed. It's not just hidden, it's unfolding right now.